Welcome to Schemin Dreamin podcast, where we want to shout to Damar Hamlin, our number one in our hearts, and number 6 on Ben's safety charts.
I mean, you agreed to.
No, I defended Damar Hamlin in this seat.
I mean, I feel like a dick for everything I said about him, but I didn't wish anything personally. Prayers up for Damar.
Yeah, he's alive.
He is. That was one of the scariest things to ever happen in the game.
I thought he was paralyzed. Like, the whole time, I thought, like, oh.
Dude, I thought
it was like Kevin Everett.
I thought that was like that, but worse.
It was worse because Everett's alive and walking. Damar died twice.
I know.
What was it like in Cincinnati?
For the game or pre-game?
Just take us through the entire night.
I made friends with a lot of homeless people. They now have a special place in my heart. Hear me out. They boost your ego. I was singing Nickelback with one.
Okay.
The one told me, I just walked past him, didn't even ask me for money, just boosted my confidence, and he goes, I bet you shoot hoops. I bet you're an athlete. So he goes, show me something. Stands up to guard me. I did a little post hook on him. In awe.
Yeah.
I felt like I still had it.
He probably thought you were Delonte West.
He was hoping.
A member of the community.
He was hoping I was Delonte West.
Yeah. And then what happened with the Hamlin injury? Like, what was it like there?
I mean, I didn't see the injury. I was in the 300s. But I watched the tackle, and it just looked like a routine tackle. And then we're all like, what's going on? And then it wasn't until like they brought the ambulance out, like 10 minutes in, where it's like, this is fucking bad. And then the stadium was just silent.
I was at the game when Aaron Williams had to have the ambulance brought out for him.
Oh, the Jarvis Landry game?
No, it was the first game back, and he got hurt again, and then had to retire. It was against the Patriots, I think.
Oh, okay.
And I think that was the game when we threw the dildo on the field.
Yeah.
So I was at that game, and then, yeah, they brought the ambulance out. I was like, holy fuck, he's never playing football again.
It's always scary when the ambulance comes out.
Yeah, well, at least he's doing better.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been best case scenario.
Yeah, it's definitely best case Ontario.
He should never play football again. I hope he doesn't.
No,
he makes
me
a
too.
safe choice.
I
don't think Tua should play either, but
yeah,
he will.
He's going to play.
He's had 3 concussions
in a year.
Yeah.
But, like, Mitch Morse shouldn't play either.
Oh, I texted a group chat
Yeah.
and said Mitch Morse shouldn't play again.
Like, if you have a certain amount of concussions, you should go, especially as a lineman, because you're getting hit every play.
Yeah.
Like, look at Kevin Kopp. He stopped playing after what?
You mean the quarterback?
Yeah. He stopped playing after, like, 5, 6.
Because he slipped on a rug and tore his ACL.
Yeah, but
he was here.
It was also the concussions, too.
Yeah, he had some.
He got a boating while intoxicated charge.
Yeah, I knew he did something.
You know how drunk you have to be to get a BWI when everybody drinks on boats?
That's a good point. So it's been a while since we've been here. And we had that blizzard.
We did have the
The
blizzard.
blizzard broke my car window, and I had to
Oh,
tape plastic on my passenger side window.
Is it fixed?
It just got fixed 2 days ago.
Congrats on getting it fixed.
Yeah. But, so the plastic, so it rained the entire week last week.
Yeah.
And the plastic ripped. So I've been driving to work with rain just pouring on me through my passenger window.
Does it just smell like wet dog in there?
No, it was fine. I just had to get really close to the heat. But driving sucked. There was glass still. The glass was all over my car. I tried to pick some up, and I still have a piece of glass in my finger.
That's tough, though. That's a war sign.
Yeah, so then I just stopped picking up the glass after that happened, and they vacuumed the shit out of it when I got fixed. So I don't know why anybody told me I had to vacuum it.
Yeah, you can't really vacuum
They just
glass.
wanted me to get caught.
I think they did.
No, you could shop vac it.
I think it's an inside job. You got a Purple Heart now.
Yeah, I mean, my car was completely covered. I had to shovel from 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. For 20 minutes every hour.
Well, you got hit the hardest in the city.
Yeah, I couldn't even leave until well after everybody else could.
Yeah, like it just
I
kind
had
of
3 extra days
just
just sitting there.
Yeah, it came in waves. The blizzard turned me into an alcoholic, though. I feel like that's what you do when there's a blizzard.
Well, you played poker for like how many hours on Christmas Day?
A lot. About 7 hours on it.
That's you're lowballing it there.
At least. I drank an entire bottle of Tito's the one day.
Yeah.
And then the next night, followed it up with an entire bottle of scotch, which I hate.
Those are just not...
You know how low it is to look yourself in the next morning?
After a scotch drunk?
Yeah, after you just played poker for, what do you want to call it, 8 hours? 9? About 10.
You probably played 12 hours.
I don't think it was that.
Were you on past midnight?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you probably played...
I got off for a little bit, though. I played for about 2.5 hours from like 5 to 7:30. Then I got off until about 9:30, and then I played until about 4:35 in the morning.
Well, for everyone that's everyone that's listening and doesn't understand the context of this, the lore, Ben, I was playing PlayStation with Eric and Wake, and Ben joined the party on PlayStation under my brother's account, and we're all like, "Get on fucking Charlie," and he's like, "I'm not coach. I'm just downloading poker."
I had to down. It wouldn't
free
let me,
game.
It wouldn't let me download it on mine.
And
the servers were down.
It was about noon when that happened.
Yeah, I didn't play for a little bit after.
So then he's downloading it, and we're playing Chell for like a few hours, like 2 or 3 hours. We have nothing to do. We're all snowed in, and then I got off and I watched basketball or football, one of the two.
Probably football.
Yeah, probably football because I'd rather watch football at this point in my life.
I would too. I kind of gave up watching hoops.
I mean, it's just not fun. Like the games aren't close anymore. Like,
No, it's just blowout either way.
Yeah, and the games don't come down a wire really.
Somebody drops 50 and hits 20 free throws.
Yeah. So I did end up watching on Christmas the Mavericks versus the Lakers game, but see, that game wasn't fun because it was like the Lakers were up 15.5, and then the second half came on, and the Lakers are down 15 within the first like 3 minutes.
They blow leads quicker than any team in NBA history.
I
don't have the stat.
Well, they continue to. The problem is, after watching, is they love turning it over.
Yes.
And they can't play defense.
No, but their defensive rating is somehow high, which doesn't
Westbrook's a good defender. He's been very well, like one of their best defenders.
Effort-wise.
Yeah, but he's the only one that has effort.
That is
and
true.
Bet-Bev.
Thomas Bryant shows heart.
Yeah. He's playing for a spot still in the league.
He's actually hooping.
Yeah, he's not bad.
They smoked the Hawks last night.
Us three could put up 40 on the Hawks.
No, we're guards. They got DeJounte. DeJounte's a good defender.
Trae Young's guarding one of us.
He'd be the smallest person in this room.
I know. Emily could back him down in the paint.
You know he doesn't even shoot that well from three?
No, not this year. He's been shitty this year.
Even last year.
Really?
He shoots like 34%.
Yeah, he chucks.
He does chuck.
But when he's on, dude, he's so sick.
He is fun to watch when he's on. Like, if he plays the Knicks, just take us over.
Dude, that series was like the last time I watched like a lot of basketball, and him just turning the Madison Square Garden to a library and then bowing is like the toughest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, he likes the chance.
Yeah,
he
smiled when they were.
Young chance.
So I spent a lot of time watching movies throughout the time I was locked up.
Any good ones?
So I watched Avatar, the first one, because I was still convinced I was going to go see it on Tuesday with Andrew, but I was snowed in. And so I never saw the first Avatar in my life.
What did you think about it?
I thought it was good.
It was groundbreaking for the time.
Yeah, the story, like, if you've ever seen any movie ever, you knew where it was going.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the visuals and stuff were still cool. And it's like, that was 2009. Like, that's crazy. Like, floating mountains.
Yeah.
I was like, holy fuck, that's sick. But James Cameron's about to make it back. This had to be the fourth highest grossing movie of all time to make the budget back.
Yeah.
And he's already done it.
It was over $1 billion, right?
Yeah, it's already
1.35.
1.4 pretty much he said he had to make. But
good for him.
Yeah, I mean, that guy is so fucking crazy.
He puts his nuts on the table every movie he makes.
Yeah, and then I watched both the Knives Out movies.
What the hell are Knives Out?
Really?
Yeah.
So they're these huge detective, like, mystery comedy movies.
Okay.
And one's on Netflix now. But they always have, like, a big cast. Like, the one that just came out has, like, the guy who played James Bond. He's the main character.
Okay.
In both. And then, like, Edward Norton's in it. Dave Bautista.
Oh, shit.
The girl from Outer Banks, the blonde.
Do you think Batista would accept any role?
I think he's the best actor of all the wrestlers.
Yeah.
There's only 3 good ones.
You got The Rock.
You got The Rock and John Cena and Batista.
Mr. Kennedy was in the movie Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah, I missed that one.
I did too.
But yeah, he's good in Knives Out. I watched that. Or it was Glass Onion. The first one's Knives Out.
Yeah.
That one was better. The first one was way better. It had Jamie Lee Curtis, Anna de Armas. It was good.
Yeah, good cast.
Yeah. It was sick.
Is
the
Glass
story's
Onion
better.
good?
Glass Onion is good.
Is it like a must watch?
It's like an 8.5, 9.
Okay, so I gotta watch.
And then the other one's like a 9, 9.5.
Okay. Oh, so that's a must watch.
Yeah. The first one's definitely, it's the better of the two, but the second one doesn't make it, like, it's not, like, worse.
Yeah.
Like, you're used to it. But, yeah, the twist, I think, in Glass Onion was better.
Mm.
But the first one's story is just way better.
I'll give it a peep.
Yeah, so those were really good. I didn't really watch any shitty movies.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to it.
Whoa, what's poppin', Jimbos? You want to pick up a hoodie, t-shirt, mug, bucket hat, all the essentials you want and more will be in the link in the episode description and also in our Instagram bio at Schemin and Dreamin Pod. Or check us out at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. You like pain relief? You like getting high? Well, I got a place for you. It's called CBDistillery. Hit the link in this episode description and get 25% off your first purchase and free shipping on order $75 or more. They got gummies, oils, chocolate, drink mixes, bombs, and even more chocolates. Shop by benefit. CBD helps you relax, good for sleep, pain relief, and it's even good for your pets. And they got the Delta 9 THC gummies. And Delta 9 doesn't make you as tired as Delta 8. Available in states where legalized. And if you're interested in advertising on this show or our twin show, Two in the Cooler, email snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you, yes you, can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Fuck McDonald's.
Oh, I watched this one movie, actually. It's a documentary on HBO.
Okay.
It's called This Place Rules. And what it is, it's a guy like our age. Mm-hmm. He's probably like, he's like in his mid-20s. And it's produced by Jonah Hill. And this guy, he's ridiculous, but he goes around the country. And this was leading up to January 6th. Mm-hmm. And he was going to like all those rallies and stuff and like interviewing like those crazy ass people.
Oh, the extremists?
Yeah. And it's so funny. Like, he had this one, like, I can't remember. I think she was a Trump supporter. It was at, like, a Million MAGA March is what it was called. And he interviewed Alex Jones, too, and it was ridiculous.
You have to.
Yeah, but he interviews this girl, and she's like, she's a Trump supporter. And she's like, I feel like I connect with black people better than I connect with whites. And she's this heavy white woman.
Okay.
And she starts rapping, and her husband's just standing next to her, and it's the funniest shit. And the interviewer's hilarious.
Did she use the word?
No, she didn't use the word.
Okay, that's good.
But so throughout the whole movie, he's interviewing this old guy, and this old guy believes in like QAnon or whatever.
Yeah, QAnon.
Yeah, and he. Like throughout this whole movie, he's just interviewing him, and he brings him to like this diner, and he's like, I think all of like the heavy Democrats are all like pedophiles. Mm-hmm. He's like, okay, so let me show you a couple pictures, and you tell me if they're a pedophile or not. So he shows like, he shows Oprah first. He goes pedophile. Then he shows Joe Biden. He goes, oh, I call him Sleepy Chomo or Joe. He was like, what does Chomo mean? He goes, it's prison for child molester.
Joe Biden might be, though.
Yeah.
He loves sniffing hair.
Just wait. And then he goes, he shows Hillary Clinton. He goes, oh, she's one of the worst of them all. She's a pedophile, and she eats the babies after.
Really?
Yeah, and then he shows Jonah Hill, and he goes, pedophile. And then he goes, well, I have this paper here, and he goes, it says here in May 3rd, 1999, you were convicted of sodomizing an 8-year-old boy and you are a registered sex offender, which would make you a pedophile. And he goes, do you need to see it? He's like, no, I know the paper. And he was like, I was set up. He was like, I pled guilty because I knew I wasn't going to win.
He was set up by the Dems.
Yeah, and then he goes, have you ever heard of projection? And he was like, yeah, Hillary Clinton does it all the time. He goes, don't you feel like you might be projecting a little bit? And he goes, no, I'm getting revenge.
And he doubled down.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then he interviewed this family. Like, he went to their house in Atlanta. And this kid had to be like 7 years old, just talking about how Joe Biden's a pedophile and child molester and stuff.
Yeah, it comes from the parents.
Yeah, so he sits down with the parents, and they're like, we pulled them from school because we don't want them to wear masks, and we're not going to send them back because even though they might not have friends, they'll be smarter adults.
Yeah.
And then he was
showing what they're teaching them is going to make them smarter.
He was showing them the QAnon. Like, he had the dad sit down and show him a QAnon page.
Uh-huh.
And the word sacrifice was spelled wrong. He goes, do you think they misspelled it to be more cryptic? And the dad's like, yes. It's fucking hilarious. It was a great documentary.
That kid might be our next president.
It was only like an hour, 20 minutes long.
Worth it, though?
It was so worth it. Because, like, all these people, like, the way it starts, like, has nothing to do with like, this whole movie is, like, about the build-up to January 6th.
Yeah.
But the first, like, 15 minutes of this movie is this guy named Joker Gang, this guy named Tum Tum Gang.
Hell yeah.
At a basketball court fighting.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, why are you guys fighting? And the guy Joker Gang, dude, he had like tattoos, like to just try and make himself look like Jared Leto's Joker.
Yeah.
Like the exact same thing.
Okay. A little odd.
Yeah. And he was like, well, Tum Tum Gang's girl followed me on Instagram. So I sent her, like, anytime a cute girl follows me on Instagram, I DM her a bunch of hearts.
Okay.
And she told me to stop because she's dating Tum Tum, and I said I'll beat the fuck out of him. And so the first 15 minutes of them is just about them fighting.
Are they two big guys?
No. They're probably like 90 pounds.
Who won?
Joker Gang won. He knocked him out. They did a boxing match, and the journalist guy, he was the fucking ref. It was so funny. But it was so funny, and it was ridiculous. I totally recommend watching it.
That's a strong move for Joker Gang, though.
I mean,
any girl that follows you send hearts?
If you have HBO and you have 15 minutes, I would recommend just watching Joker Gang and Tum Tum Gang fighting.
What did Deion Waiter say? I'd rather go, 0 for 18 than 0 for 6 because it means I stopped shooting?
Exactly.
That's Joker Gang.
Jake Paul has signed to the PFL.
I know. He pitched fighting Nate Diaz once in boxing and then once in MMA.
How do you think he's going to do?
I feel like boxing now, he actually might be okay. He's been training for years.
I meant for PFL.
I mean, they're going to set him up with some tin can, so he's going to beat him. But, I mean, if he keeps fighting at MMA, he's going to get
shit rocked.
He's probably going to get starched, or at least submitted.
Yeah. Well, the UFC is under a lot of shit recently. So
Dana White.
They're saying PFL might take off.
It's probably going to... It could be like second, but I don't think you're ever going to take like the UFC. That's like the Arena Football League coming up, being second and taking the NFL.
The thing about the PFL I read that I thought was good was that the fighters earn more.
Like the lower tier fighters probably earn more.
No, I mean like they...
More of the revenue?
Yeah, more revenue. So
yeah.
You only get like 20% in the UFC. In this, you get like 40 or 50, I think.
Yeah, but the revenue from the UFC is going to be higher off pay-per-views.
Yeah.
But the only way it slips is that the UFC is they up their pay-per-views again.
Yeah, they constantly...
Dude, it's like $80, $85. It might even be $90 to get a pay-per-view.
Yeah, it is. It's dumb expensive. And there's only like a couple good fights.
I'm still going to legally stream it.
Yeah, everybody does. And Dana White, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck Dana White.
Did you see that video of him punching that girl?
Yeah, he slapped... It was his wife.
Yeah, twice. He hit her twice.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And Stephen A. Smith was, like, defending him or something.
Yeah.
Not a good look.
Yeah, not great. It's a bold strategy. We'll see how it works for him.
The other dumbass commentator I wanted to talk about was Cowherd today.
Okay.
He had a guest on, and they were talking about Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about Ryan Tannehill going there.
To Atlanta.
And this is the reasons they think it would be smart. Ready?
Okay.
Desmond Ritter is 0-3 as a starter.
Okay.
He's not 0-3 as a starter. He beat Arizona last
I'm
week.
about to say he won 1.
Yep. And then his other reason was that Calvin Ridley's going to come back next year.
He's on the Jacksonville
Yes,
Jaguars.
he did not. Yeah, so he was 0-2. Did you know his daughter was dating Trey Lance?
Yeah. Because he was super big on Trey Lance when he came in
Yep.
the league, and now he hates Trey Lance.
Yeah. It's so funny. That video went viral of him.
But first of all, it makes no sense for Tannehill to go there when you have a young guy.
Yeah, his rookie wide receiver's sick.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Like Tannehill,
Well, they have Malik Willis anyway.
they got Josh Dobbs. Josh Dobbs is okay.
He didn't look that bad.
He could sling it.
He looked better
He was sick
than
at
Willis
Tennessee.
and Tannehill.
He beat Bama.
He did beat Bama. He's ugly as shit.
He is weird looking.
He looks like
he should be albino.
he looks like Charles Villanueva with hair.
Yeah. He's an odd looking guy. He could sling the rock though.
No, yeah, he's good.
Oh, I got something I want to talk about. The Andrew Tate arrest.
Oh God.
And whether he's set up or not, he should be in jail for that video of him rapping, for his rap song.
Oh, for sure. He also, I just saw this morning, every cam girl that he got,
Yeah.
they branded Tate's girl on them. So he's just fucked. Like, he could be more fucked.
Yeah.
That's pretty much saying, like, but he said that in an interview, he basically gave it away because he said that his job is to make women fall in love with them and then put them in the adult industry.
Yeah, it's the more lover boy theory on
Yeah.
it.
And he admitted it.
Yeah. There's either two things. Either getting set up for what he talks or being too real, I guess.
I don't think he's being. I think he's a dumbass. I think he's a dumb fuck. I think he's a clown.
I think he's actually like a really smart guy. I don't think he's innocent though. I will say that.
I don't. Yeah. I mean, he's a clown.
He's a chess master.
Dude, the video. I saw this one Twitch streamer do a debate with him.
Uh-huh.
So the Twitch streamer gets in there, and the first thing he says is, you say that women can't drive. It's like, but men are more likely to, like, statistics show, to get in an accident. And Tate freaked out and, like, made them kick him from it. But yeah, and Aiden Ross, dude, he's shaved his head.
I know.
Fucking.
He does look good bald.
I just feel like Aiden is just so dumb. Like, he's just not a smart guy.
Did you see the thing with him and Kanye?
Where he said he wasn't letting Kanye on?
No, so he was going to have Kanye come on a stream, right?
Yeah. So
then he's DMing Kanye, and the thing's going to happen later today. And this puts Kanye even farther down the list.
Oh,
you ready
God.
for this? Aiden Ross was doing an interview with DJ Academics, who I don't like.
I don't like DJ Academics either.
Yeah. But, so he calls him, and he was talking with Kanye, and Aiden's like, hey, I can't let you come on my platform and, like, just slander Jews the whole time.
Yeah, Aiden's Jewish.
Yeah, and you know what Kanye said back?
What?
I'm not letting the Jews tell me what I can and can't say, and went off again. Doubled down. Tripled down.
It's so bad.
It's not good for Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a fuck, marry, kill, okay? Coward, Andrew Tate, Kanye West now with the music from the last 2.5 years.
I'm gonna marry Coward.
That's a tough marry though.
I know it won't be a happy marriage, but at least we'll get to watch football and have like
Smoke
Super Bowl.
cigars.
We'd have fun Super Bowl parties.
Yeah, but you guys are gonna argue about sports.
Yeah, but he's a dumbass.
He is a dumbass.
Andrew Tate, like if I can fuck him, I would do it.
Yeah, but he might.
But I would kill Kanye.
Yeah, I'd probably lean towards killing Kanye.
Dude, like there's just no redeeming thing. Like Donda wasn't good.
No.
It was
Jesus
30
Walk sucked.
Yeah, that Jesus album was awful.
I don't even like Kids See Ghosts. That came out 3 years ago.
Well, Cuddy carried.
Cuddy did
Cuddy
good.
is kind of a dick too.
Yeah.
Dude, someone they posted this like SoundCloud song Cuddy came out with a few years ago, and he was like, this is on Apple Music and like Spotify too, right? And she's like, yeah, but I just like the beat more that you put on SoundCloud, and so he deleted it off SoundCloud.
Damn. I mean, he had the worst album of all time.
Speeding Bullet to Heaven.
Worst album of all time. I listened to a grown man growl for 45 seconds.
The only song I've listened to off of that was the one. Was it Judgmental Cunt or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one where he growls, right?
Yeah, that's the one I heard, and I was like, "This is it." It was like the second song.
Yep, he growled.
The first one was like a skit, and then the second song was
45 seconds of growling.
Yeah, it was bad. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, so I want to make the pitch that the last week of football in the regular season is the best week of football.
Non-playoff week.
Yeah, in the regular season.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Because, like, you have... So, like, our game, the Bills versus Patriots, massive.
Yeah.
Like, all indications for the 1 seed. Like, the Vegas-Kansas City game, massive.
And, Jared, we get to watch the number 1 high school quarterback.
Stidham.
For his year.
He played well. Did you see that one pass he threw to Adams?
Oh, yeah.
That was disgusting.
He could sling it.
But, so, like, you have these massive games. Like, the Dolphins need to win to get in.
You got Titans-Jags.
Yeah, for the division. And then you got fucking Scott Thompson versus Joe Flacco. It's so funny.
For the playoffs.
Dude, it's so funny. And then, like, Nate Peterman's starting.
That's going to be great.
Because, like, there's just so, like, even the bad games are good.
Is Nate Peterman on at 1 or 4?
1. Or, I think 1.
If it's on at 1, they should play that game in the stadium.
Well, they're playing the Skylar Thompson versus Joe Flacco game weekend on Fox.
I mean, I'll be at the game.
Well, I'm not going because I won't watch that.
You got to flip-flop for the game.
Yeah, the Vikings-Bears are that one.
I was about to say, you got to go to the game this week. The atmosphere is going to be nuts.
Yeah, it is. And then you got Lions-Packers. That's a huge game.
That's giant, too.
Yeah. And the Browns-Steelers is big.
Seahawks is big. Seahawks got to win, and if Seahawks win and the Packers lose, they're in.
I want the Seahawks to make it.
I want to see Dan Campbell get in.
Me too. They might not even be able to by
who? The Lions have to win and the Seahawks have to lose and they get in.
Yeah, but if the Seahawks could.
Who'd they play?
The Seahawks play the Rams at 4:30, but by kickoff the Lions could be eliminated.
Yeah.
Already. Sam Howell's starting for the fucking Commanders too. How'd I forget that?
I know.
My cousin strip sacked him in high school.
It's true.
Just insane.
You know that Taylor Heineke was the one that made that call, right?
What call?
He said Taylor Heineke was named the starter, and he said you should give Sam Howell a chance.
Really?
And Ron Rivera.
I got shoes to buy on the bench.
Ron Rivera didn't know that they were mathematically eliminated too last week. That they could have got eliminated for the Packers game.
That's insane.
That's not good coaching.
No, it's not.
Like, that is really, really,
Speaking of
really
not
bad.
good coach, I think that Jeff Saturday is also going to spend at least half a year in Indy.
Dude, I don't think you could sign him.
Why not? Dude, Jim Irsay loves him.
I know, but he is...
I think they're going to get Derek Carr, too.
He is not great. Well, the Colts just love washed-up quarterbacks, slightly washed-up quarterbacks. You go from Phillip Rivers to Carson Wentz.
I saw a tweet that Jim Irsay logs into Madden, goes to franchise mode, types in the oldest quarterback, and that makes the most money, and then starts them.
That's hilarious.
So I want to read this tweet that our boy Wake sent out. So you remember Kayvon Thibodeau or whatever?
Yeah, he did the Angels. Yeah.
So he said that he doesn't know who Jeff Saturday is.
Mm-hmm.
And then this guy quoted and said, Ryan Tannehill didn't know what teams were in the AFC East in his first camp with the Dolphins. Ron Rivera didn't know his team could be eliminated Sunday. Yet we think Kayvon at 21 should know who a center that last played in 2012 is. And everybody wakes up. I think it's fair to say all three of them should have known the things that you're referring to.
Yeah. Totally
Jeff Saturday's a great, he
was a great lineman.
Awesome lineman. One of the best.
I don't know why people were mad at him getting the job either.
I mean,
he played for the team forever.
Yeah.
And as an interim coach, it's not like they gave him $10 million to be the coach.
Yeah. I saw Portnoy was on Rogan's podcast.
Yeah.
And they were arguing about Patty's fight His last fight that he won by decision.
Yeah. Portnoy take Patty.
Yeah, Rogan doesn't think Patty. He's like, it was close. Like, it wasn't a blowout by any means, but I just don't think he won.
Yeah. Well, Portnoy's got to roll with this boy. He signed Patty to Barstool.
Yeah. Who do you think won?
Probably the other guy.
You don't think Patty won?
I did watch the fight. It was probably like, it was a close fight.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a tremendous fight. But I think
do you like Patty?
I do like Patty.
I like Patty too.
I don't think he'll ever become like a
star.
He's gonna be like one of those big name guys, like kind of like Kevin Holland, who when he fights top guys, he's gonna go 500 or worse. But he's still gonna sell pay-per-views or free fights. Everyone's gonna tune into ESPN.
Yeah, because everyone likes him.
Yeah, so he's gonna be a draw. I don't think he's gonna be as big as like Sean O'Malley, because O'Malley's like really fucking good.
You like O'Malley?
Yeah.
I thought you were like 50-50 on him for a while.
No, I've always liked O'Malley.
I've always liked O'Malley too. You think McGregor's ever gonna fight again? You should fight Jake Paul. In PFL.
That would be tough. McGregor's talking about fighting Floyd again. And everyone's gonna buy it too.
I don't want to watch it. Like, I don't want to watch these old ass men just get tired.
Those press conferences are gonna be great.
Yeah, I'll watch the press.
And it's gonna rope you into buying it. No matter when he fights, I'm gonna pay the fucking pay-per-view.
Apparently, Batista, we talk about it. He got his Manny Pacquiao tattoo covered.
Really?
Yeah, because some shit Pacquiao said in 2016 about like gay people.
Oh, what? Yeah.
He said my mom was a lesbian.
That's fair.
Super fair thing.
Batista was an MMA fighter too.
Really?
Yeah.
How bad was he?
He went 1-0, I believe.
Oh, that's good.
He beat up some fat dude in the ring.
I feel like he could beat up a lot of people, though.
Yeah, it was a fat dude, and it was ugly early. I think he ended up knocking.
Do you think there's any wrestlers that could go to MMA and be good?
Like outside of Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, because Lesnar was good.
Are you talking good as in like going to fight in the UFC or like a lower organization? Like
could fight in the UFC. You think Roman Reigns could? That guy's big.
Yeah, but you'd have to be like
slow.
A wrestler and school or do something else, so probably not.
Yeah. Because I remember CM Punk tried it.
Yeah, he
was awful.
Terrible.
Yeah. And Brock tried it and he was good.
Yeah, Brock was sick, but he was also like a genetic freak.
Yeah, he was an NFL player, a WWE wrestler, and a UFC fighter. Like, that guy's a fucking monster.
And he was he a champion in college? But he was like a high-level wrestler in college, too.
Yeah.
So it translates over.
Yeah. He's a freak. He's a freak athlete.
And plus he was also in that era before it was like, there's a lot of tough guys with like the skill gap.
Do you think when The Rock was in like WWE shape, he could have done it?
Yeah, but he's not passing a drug test.
No. Well, I mean, he was like normal size.
Yeah.
When he was in the WWE. Like, he was like...
Maybe, but...
No, definitely not. No. He looks like a walking heart condition.
Yeah, every time he pisses, it melts his toilet.
Yeah. I watched Black Adam. I actually watched Black Adam, too.
Oh, shit. Was it?
Oh, it was awful. It was bad. So, like, the thing is, like, Black Adam in, like, the comics, he's, like, this different kind of guy. Like, he's a straight villain. Like, that's all he is. He's, like, the Joker. Like, he wants to go and kill Superman. And... in the movie, they made him into, like, a hero, which is, like, fine, because, I mean, they did with Venom and all that shit, Morbius, but those movies sucked.
Yeah.
And, like, it wasn't, like Black Adam. It was just The Rock in a superhero.
Yeah, they just put The Rock because he was jacked.
Yeah, they just picked The Rock, put on, any random superhero costume, and then just, like, go fight these guys.
Yeah, they just assumed The Rock would make it sell.
Yeah, and then he caused a lot of problems at DC because he was trying to get... So James Gunn, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy and Suicide Squad, I think the new one, he took over, and then he was like trying to get rid of all the shitty movies that they did. But he's going to keep the Batman. Rob Pattinson's Batman.
Yeah, you got it.
That's the only one he's keeping.
Batman,
I'm not even touching that.
Batman has DC on his back.
Yeah, that movie was so good too.
Yeah.
Did you see that movie?
What?
The new Batman?
Yeah.
So Colin Farrell just said that when he was in a full penguin costume, he went to Starbucks like completely as the Penguin, and nobody said a fucking thing. He's like, people didn't even look at me. He's like, I look so funny. But he's getting his own TV show.
But people see furries in that. Don't say anything.
He's getting his own TV show on HBO Max.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, spinoff from the movie. This could be good.
He was a good Penguin.
What are you showing me? But so James Gunn like kept everything, like just kept Batman, got rid of everything, and then The Rock wanted to keep Black Adam.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna make billions, like superhero market. And he went to the head of Warner Brothers over James Gunn, like without telling him. He's like, we need to bring back Henry Cavill's Superman so we could fight. And it caused this whole thing, and people are freaking out now.
That would be tough, though.
He ruined the entire thing.
Well, they get what they paid. He probably still made $100+ mil.
Yeah, the movie bombed. He actually found out he was lying about how much the movie made back in the box office.
Yeah. That's what they do in movies and fucking fights. They always lie about the numbers.
Yeah.
Like Jake Paul would lie about his numbers.
And I watched The Princess Diaries. I watched both of those. I've never seen them.
The old Princess Diaries?
Yeah, I've never seen either of them.
Good movies.
With Anne Hathaway?
Yeah. Great movies. I mainly watched it when I was younger for Anne Hathaway, but it turned into being a good movie.
Anne Hathaway was like my second celebrity crush.
Yeah.
First, Megan Fox, obviously.
Yeah, it was around the same time. Transformers and Get Smart.
It wasn't Get Smart. It was The Dark Knight Rises, when she was Catwoman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she looked good. Great movie too.
Yeah, both good movies. Now I'm just zoning out thinking about Anne Hathaway. Get Smart was a great movie.
I did see that. The Rock was in that.
Yep, he's in everything.
He had hair in there.
I know, that was a long time ago.
Steve Carell. But yeah, so I never saw those. Which one do you like more, the first one or the second?
Probably the first.
Yeah, I like the first one.
I'm more on the first for pretty much any movie.
Chris Pine was in the second though. But it was like the fact that like they were like 2 hours long. Like, dude, you could cut some shit out. Like, we don't need to see her do this many montages with Kelly Clarkson.
That's true. You know, Kelly Clarkson had 1 year. She had the number one selling Christmas song.
Yeah.
She was number one.
It's a good song, too.
Yeah.
But now nothing's topping Mariah Carey's.
No, she is going to have the long... It's going to be like LeBron going to the finals for 10 straight years.
Do you think LeBron could do it again?
What?
Yeah.
They're playing good basketball. Oh, no.
Here we go.
Show the one I sent you.
I can't because we will not be able to show it on YouTube. So this just came out. Bengals head coach Zach Taylor already voices opposition in the NFL's new playoff scenarios. But many in the Cincinnati organization are livid with a decision that they feel penalizes the Bengals and rewards the Ravens.
They just got to win.
You know, I got to say, I really respect everything the Bengals did. And I still like them and everything. But all the fans that are saying that they should have got the win for the game are insane.
It's crazy, though, that like everybody was so unified 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And now everybody's pissed off about it. Everyone 4 days ago didn't give a shit about what would happen.
No.
It was bigger than football, and now it's suddenly back to football.
Well, I mean, dude, they're up 7-3 with 10 minutes in the fucking first quarter, and we go down 7-0 pretty much every game we play.
You know that at that time frame, when we're losing the game, 10 minutes into the game, it's happened 5 times this year.
We're 5-0.
We're 5-0.
Yeah.
Joey B was Dyson, though.
Joey B, dude, that touchdown was a dot.
But the Bills also, the first 2 drives, just played nothing but straight
Cole
nickel.
Beasley didn't.
Cole Beasley had that bad drop.
On 3rd and what?
5.
2.
Oh.
3rd and 2.
I thought it was 5.
3rd and 2.
Should have went for it. Josh was Dyson, too, though.
Yeah.
He got Diggs.
Well, it was so early in the game, you know. Why not just take the fucking points?
Yeah. But Josh looked good early.
Josh did look good. The only time that it looked bad is when Cole Beasley, what happened?
It was a drop.
It was a pretty bad drop, I think.
It was a little high. We could both agree, though, that pass was a foot over Isaiah McKenzie's head.
It was...
Yeah. I mean, keep in mind, I was a little intoxicated. I was watching from the 300s.
Yeah, I was sitting next to your girlfriend when she sent me your weather report. You said it twice.
What was the weather report?
You said pretty nice out. Might see some wind in the fourth. Clear sky or no rain though.
Wow.
She just asked if you got to your seat yet, and then you double texted the weather report.
Well, I wanted her to know.
And then she goes, "Yeah, well, I mean, at least we got good weather." And then she goes, "I'll hear from him in 3 hours."
She wasn't wrong.
Because you were texting me that day too, and every time she goes, "Is Ben texting you?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Is every text like within like 3 hours from the last one?" And then in all caps. I was like, "Yeah, yeah." And she goes, "I'm getting the same thing."
Yeah. Also, what's cool in Cincinnati?
I heard their stadium's cool because you like look down.
Their stadium's pretty sweet. It's an older stadium though.
It's kind of like a soccer field, right?
Yeah. Because I think they have a soccer team in Cincinnati.
Really?
Yeah, it might be at a different stadium. Don't quote me, but it is like a soccer stadium.
Rate Cincinnati as a city.
Am I going Cincinnati and Kentucky on the other side because it's right there?
No.
Just Cincy? It's got to be like an 8.7. Really? It's pretty sick downtown. And the stadium being downtown helps, right on the water.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's a stretch of bars right there.
Did you ever go to Pittsburgh?
No.
Heinz Field's so sick.
Is it downtown?
Yeah.
I love a stadium that's downtown.
PNC Park, too, their baseball stadium, is like the prettiest stadium I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, even on TV. Like, it's so sick.
Would you say that's the best stadium you've been to?
Yeah, PNC Park, for sure.
New Bill Stadium's going to be at 1. It's going to be sweet.
Yeah.
But, I mean, our stadium's old.
It is old, but, you know, that's what we like about it. It's blue collar.
It is blue collar. It's nostalgic.
Yeah.
I will say Arrowhead's pretty cool.
So you've been to how many away games?
I've been to 3.
So which games have you been to? KC,
the year we broke the drought. Kansas City last year for the playoffs, and Cincy this year.
Why did you go to KC the year we broke the drought?
I was already down there. We got tickets really early in the year.
It was a Bills KC game?
Yeah, Tyrod Taylor. Pat Mahomes' rookie year.
We beat him?
We beat him 19.
Oh, wait, was Alex Smith playing?
Yeah. We won 19. Was it even 19? 16, 13? It was a low-scoring game.
They all were with Tyrod.
But he made plays when he had to.
Yeah.
Tyrod wasn't bad.
Daniel Jones is Tyrod.
Yeah. Tyrod's just a good... Now he might be a little over the hill, but he's a good bridge quarterback.
Yeah, he was.
In his prime, like, he's not going to win you the game. He's not going to lose you the game.
Yeah.
But
he might lose you the game because he might not score any fucking touchdowns like he did against Jacksonville.
Yeah, but he's not going to throw picks.
Yeah.
And when he unloaded that deep ball once every other game, it was right there. It was right there.
Every time.
It's a perfect pass. Great evading the pass rush.
I love Tyrod, but yeah, you've been to 3 away games. So
1-1-1.
Yeah, I would say maybe.
So now I got to go to 1 more.
Maybe don't. Maybe wait till next year.
AFC Championship game's in Indy.
It's not an away game, technically.
Neutral site.
Yeah, it's a away game for both teams.
So am I allowed to go?
Yeah.
Or do I have to sit this one out?
I would sit this one out because of what happened this season when you've gone.
This season was bad.
And then last season's playoffs was also bad.
Yeah.
So you've gone to the 2 possible worst games you could even imagine.
Oh, yeah. 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 Anytime we play Cincy, I'm going to Cincy. Because there's like an unspoken bond between Bills and Bengals fans. Like the whole time at the tailgate, no one gave you shit for being a Bills fan. All anyone said was fuck the Chiefs.
I don't like Joe Mixon, though.
Yeah, I'm not a big Mixon fan, but...
He hits women.
For the fan base. Didn't Jamar Chase too?
Yeah, Jamar Chase had a girlfriend in high school.
I said that a couple times.
Joe Mixon beat the shit out of a pregnant woman.
He did at the diner.
Yeah, he pushed another girl down the stairs, I think.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think that one's true.
He's
hit 2 women.
I watched the video. The video's pretty bad.
But he tweeted that long-ass paragraph about the NFL rules, and there's just no way I'm reading that.
Who?
Mixon. He tweeted like 3 pages from the rule book.
Yeah.
I wasn't reading that.
It's like a congratulations or sorry for your loss.
Yeah, like, dude.
It's too many words.
Take that somewhere else.
They got to hear how long these ad reads take. I'm not reading that.
What the fuck was I going to say about
This is going to come out late, but Sabres are a lock. They're wearing the black Goatheads.
Yeah, they're going to score 6 goals.
What's their point differential with the Goatheads? It was like 18-4, and then they played another.
It's like 28 to like 7.
Yeah, that should just be their jersey every game.
Yeah, they just smoke teams.
Like, that's just a hard jersey.
They're insane. They're so good.
I know.
Boston's only lost 2 games at home all year, and Sabres were one of them.
Yeah.
And Tage scored.
Tage is unreal.
I saw this Capitals fan.
Mm-hmm.
They tweeted after Ovi's second goal, we won't be up-taged. And then they tweeted after Tage scored the hat trick in overtime, and they're like, well, fuck.
Tage Thompson, top 10 player in the NHL?
Top 3.
Not 2 or 3?
Dude, I mean, it's hard to say.
Not 2 or 3?
It's hard to say McDavid's not.
Go out on a limb.
All right, fine. Tage is better than McDavid. And, expected goals, Tage is ahead of McDavid.
So advanced analytics point to Tage.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're looking for a player that's more likely to score in a game.
Goals win games.
Yeah. But our number 1 prospect in the AHL right now, he played in the World Juniors, like 4 games, I think. He had 7 goals and 5 assists.
God damn.
Yuri. Yeah, he said he wants to play in the NHL. He got drafted by us, like, last draft.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I'm going to be playing in the NHL this year.
It wasn't even a question.
No, he said, my goal is to play in the NHL this year. He's like 18 years old. He's nuts.
Damn. And we got another all-star right there.
Yeah. And we already have the youngest team in the league and the youngest line.
I know.
And they're good.
They are very, very good. So is...
Trevor Zegras was on the cover of NHL 23, and he has less points than Dylan Cousins right now.
Yeah. Cousins is young as shit, too.
Yeah. But Zegras does cool lacrosse moves in hockey, so he can be on the cover.
Yeah. Did he have that lacrosse pass behind the net?
Yep.
Well, I mean, he kind of deserved it.
It was sick.
That was probably one of the sickest plays I've ever seen in hockey.
Yeah, but he's only got like 20 points this year, so he sucks.
But that was a sick play.
Yeah. It was sick.
Oh,
We almost got him in the Eichel deal.
That would have been sick.
Nah, Tuck's insane.
Tuck's sweet.
He's on pace for 98 points.
He's going to be the captain next year.
You think?
Yeah.
Poster scored a hattie the last time I went to a Sabres game.
Wow. Someone's getting a hattie tonight, then.
Tage has only not scored in 1 game of the last 2 years that I've gone to that the Sabres played.
That a lock?
Yeah.
That a lock I'm hearing?
Yeah. And Skinner.
Yeah.
His goal song's pretty funny. It's I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Oh, great
And then
song.
last year, before that, it was Party in the USA.
Both tough songs.
He went viral. Did you see that?
No.
A clip of him talking about how he watches Emily in Paris. He was like, Samuelson or whatever, was like, what are you going to do tonight? He's like, we go home and watch Emily in Paris. He's like, she got bangs for season 3. The girl that plays Emily in Paris, or Emily or whatever, put it on her, put her Instagram story saying that.
That's a power couple.
It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I do want to give a shout out to Peyton Hillis.
Yeah, shout out Peyton Hillis.
Hero. Saved his
He was a
daughters.
hero.
And he was on the best Madden of all time.
It was a great Madden.
That was the last year Madden was really, really good.
What year was that?
2012?
12? I liked the one with OBJ. I think that was the last one I played.
That one was okay, but the Peyton Hillis
Hillis one was bad.
For nostalgic, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the one with Palomalu was the worst Madden I've ever played.
Palomalu and Fitz.
Yeah, you could do Madden rewinds. So say me and you are playing, and I score a 70-yard
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was the dumbest thing of all
Could
time.
rewind the play.
Dumbest thing. Everybody from EA should have got fired. They should have gave the game to 2K.
2K's not too much better.
No. It doesn't look that fun.
It's fun. It just sucks because,
I passed up getting it for $30.
the problem with it is sure, you could have bought for $30, but if you want to actually enjoy your time playing the game, you're going to need to spend at least another $70.
Yeah, VC.
Yeah, because, you could try and play as, my guy's, an 88.
Yeah.
And I do, some games I fucking cook, and then some games I'm I'm going to put my controller through my TV.
Yeah.
But,
And then you're playing a guy who's never picked up a basketball in his life. That's a 99.
yeah, he's just dribble godding and then draining threes in my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, it's stupid.
All I play is Warzone.
Played that once or twice.
Dude, I had played yesterday, or a couple days ago, this guy. So they had this thing in game chat now.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm, near you,
Yeah.
I could hear you talking to your friends. Like, oh, he's over there, he's over there, he's over there. And the one time I was playing with my buddy, and this guy was talking so much shit. And he was rushing us, and I knocked him, and I was teabagging the shit out of him.
Yeah.
He's like, you're such a, you know.
Yeah.
He's like, you're not going to win the game, you fucking loser. Like, it's done. Like, screaming, bro. And I'm just sitting there teabagging him and laying on top of him, not saying a word.
Classic.
And then his friend came over, and we killed him, and that was it. But that guy was screaming.
Did he win the game?
No, he came in 6th.
No, well, that's...
Yeah, I have 150.
Yeah, that's not bad. You could hang your hat on that.
Yeah, it was so funny. That game's great. I threw a thing called a shock stick at a kid, and it makes your gun just shoot wild. And he goes, he cast a fucking spell on me, like he's screaming it.
That stuff. I do, before we go, can't lose parlay of the week. Diggs over 77.5. Diggs to score. Bills -7. Allen 250 plus 641.
What do you think the score prediction is going to be?
33-3.
You think so? I think it's going to be around the same. They're going to smoke them.
33-3.
I saw this Dolphins fan. You ever hear Frank the Tank?
Yeah.
So he did his
big boy.
He did his prediction for the Dolphins versus Jets. He has the Jets winning 62-0. He said we're softer than our logo.
I love it.
Joe Flacco's about to hang a 62 foul.
You might not be wrong.
They're gonna fire McDaniel after too.
That's ridiculous.
Dude, they want Sean Payton and Brady.
I know, but firing him after a year...
I know, he's going to be unemployed for 10 minutes.
So Tua's going somewhere then.
Retirement.
He should, but... He might be fucking...
We go Houston.
He might play for the Colts now.
We go Houston.
That's where dreams go to die.
Yeah, one of those teams.
Down in the second fattest city in America.
What's one?
Corpus Christi, Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Houston was still on.
They have the top 3.
Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great barbecue down there.
That's probably why.
Great barbecue.
Do you think you would have been overweight if you lived in Texas?
Morbidly obese.
Yeah. I love barbecue.
It's so good down there. Corpus Christi, Houston, I think Austin was 3rd.
I think you're right, because I remember Austin being 2nd, and I didn't know about Corpus Christi.
Yeah, that's just... I don't know what's there. I know they got a sports team down there.
I think they should do the neutral site game in, like, an insane place.
Like Vietnam.
Dude, do it like a community college football field. Like, make it like the Field of Dreams. Also, I want to rant about how much I hate Buffalo sports media. Dude, like, we all have opinions about everything, but shut the fuck up. Like, nobody, like, dude, like, I know you guys want us to run 10 out on defense on the first play. Like, cool, that'd be sick if we did it.
Yeah.
But no, but you don't have to tell us to do it. Like, you're not the fucking coach. Who cares? Shut the fuck up. Just watch the game.
Sal Capaccio wouldn't take a picture with me one time.
That dude, also, I don't like him. I hope he comes on the show so I can tell him I don't like him to his face, because he doesn't report things. He just says things that other reporters have said, and he tries to do it super quick. Like, if Scheffner tweeted, like...
he is pretty quick with it, though.
Dude, like, if he tweeted that, like, Kyle Van Roten fucking tore his Achilles, he would tweet it the nanosecond word for word after Scheffner.
Yeah, he has that account, like...
He's got notifications.
Notifications.
He's like, hold on, son, I have to copy and paste.
Notifications.
Oh, dude, he drives me fucking nuts. And fuck Syracuse. Basketball. Loser.
Jim Boeheim killed a person.
Jim Boeheim pissed himself and then killed a person the next season.
Yeah. 0 for 2.
Yeah, not a good run. All right, I'm done ranting about Buffalo sports media. Oh, also, the one tweet I saw, I forgot which one tweeted it, but they tweeted, a neutral site game. Why don't we slap a mustache on it and call it Schmeiermark Stadium and play it there? Worst tweet I've ever seen in my fucking life.
That's a bad tweet.
God, I'm still mad about it.
I fucking hate the Chiefs.